Installed a video that makes you see this world differently. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Installed. In this video, I'm going to talk something that a lot of my friends asked me to do so, and that is my working experience at ByteDance. If you haven't heard about ByteDance before, you definitely come from Mars. So firstly, let me have a very brief introduction to my working status. So I'm currently a software engineer working at ByteDance at Singapore office, and I've been working here for over 2 months. Before we started work, actually all of the employees received a brand new MacBook Pro 60-inch 2019. From company's point of view, they would like to invest on the best equipment for the engineers in order to improve the efficiency. I think that's great. Alright, so I believe all of you are interested about my daily working life. So how's it? Currently, we are all working from home, so we just don't need to go to the office. Besides, we also have a very great deal on our meals. Since when we go to the office, right, we will have the free meals. But since currently during the quarantine, we just have the coupons. So we can actually have the coupons in order to exchange for the free meal. I think this is also very good to have you less distraction while working. Alright, so what's my daily work life? So I usually get up at around 8 a.m. and start to work around 9. So the daily work is just to basically, write code and have a meeting. That's it. And I will have a lunch. After lunch, I will have like half an hour nap. Since I'm a Chinese, I believe every Chinese need a nap, right? In the afternoon, I will do the same stuff, coding and meeting. And after that, I will usually go to exercise. I would either, do some gym at home, or just run downstairs. All right. And after that, I will have some, relax. After relax, I will, I'll just do some more learning because I'm a new grad. I have a lot of new things to learn, and I'm just so passionate to new knowledge. Therefore, I will just spend some time at night to study as well. Okay, that's it. No big deal, right? In Singapore, we just do not work overtime. All right, next, I would like to talk something about my experience at ByteDance so far. So first, I would like to talk about the engineering spirit and culture. We are actually, have very similar engineering culture. You could actually feel the kind of passion on every engineer. So that is a great stuff, right? It's like everybody, even though we are, chatting online, but we can still feel the kind of passion, right? Especially for engineers, if you're passionate about something, you can definitely do it well. And of course, from company's point of view, they also encourage, on the engineers to be diversified, to do and to try all kinds of stuff. Even though you fail, you didn't manage to finish it, that's still fine. And that is part of our culture. I think that is very good in order to stimulate the engineers' long-term potential. The second point is ByteDance is only 8 years old now, but it is the largest unicorn in the world. So for unicorn is the private company or the unpublic company. So ByteDance actually is the parent company for a lot of products, and many of them are quite famous nowadays. For example, Douyin or TikTok, and also Toutiao. So these are very famous apps, and I believe nearly all of us have heard about it. So ByteDance just has endless potential, right? And it's very young, it's very dynamic. For example, once you join ByteDance in an early age, you actually have much more opportunities. And therefore, I believe this is also a very important reason why I choose to join ByteDance. The third thing is they have a really, really good HR team. I would say they have just one of the best HR teams in the world. Personally, I've get in touch with HRs from a lot of companies, not just in Singapore, in China, but also in the United States. Since previously I talked a lot with the United States HRs, I would say their HR team is one of the best in the world, definitely. So probably you might ask, right, I'm just an engineer, why just care so much about HR team? That does matter, since HR can actually affect you both directly and indirectly. So let's first talk about the direct way. If the HR is too stiff, for example, they have all different kind of policies, and you can do this, you can do that, and you have to do this, you have to do that. That can really make your life, harder. And on the other hand, you just can't, focus that much on your work, right? On the other hand, HR can also affect you indirectly. For example, the HR can hire the best engineers in the world and to work with you. Isn't that something amazing? If you're working with the best team in the world, everyone is having like a lot of good ideas, and you can just exchange your ideas and to learn from each other. And personally, I really appreciate if we got a very good HR team. Now it comes to the fourth point, and that is a very big deal. ByteDance has the 100% respect, trust, and courage to intern and full-time. Probably this is not the case in the United States, but this is the case in Singapore. For interns in Singapore, in most of the companies, they are not trusted and they are also not regarded as the employee of the company. Therefore, for example, a lot of company events or team events, interns just won't get invited. And on the other hand, they're just not that trusted. For some companies, the interns even won't get a company-wide email. And for a lot of stuff, they need the permission from the teammate. However, at ByteDance is totally different, since we fully believe interns' potential and we fully respect them and would like to stimulate their potential. So here's the case. When I first joined our team is not that large. So at the very beginning, our team's code were actually written by just 2 interns. They were amazing. There's no full-time writing code, only the interns. And once more and more full-time join in, they can just rewrite the code, right, to make it better. But when you look at the very down-level structure, that is amazing, really amazing. And I would say that their potential, the interns' potential, have been fully stimulated. On the other hand, when you have any kind of concern, right, you can just reach to HR. The policy here is very flexible. For example, when you got some issue, the HR will really care about you and just to solve your problems immediately. On the other hand, ByteDance also has free and fantastic meals. Unluckily, since I'm in Singapore and I haven't been to the office yet, here I would like to share a video about ByteDance meals in China.
今天是我吃遍互联网食堂的第3弹，然后我来到的是字节跳动，然后我听说他们的食堂是所有互联网食堂里面最好吃的一家，而且他们的主厨是北大硕士的高材生，学霸做的菜嘛，不但要好吃，而且要搭配均衡。但是光说不练假把式，就跟我过去见识见识吧。应该快到了吧，我都闻到香味了，香味。这个就是他们每日菜单，然后菜品他们都会标注出来，然后类别也会标注出来，连口味他们都会标注出来。真的是书念的多的主厨就是不一样。走吧，我们进去吧。我看见清炖羊肉了。哇，这边的餐厅好看哎！哎，这个就是他的那个笔记本储存盒，挺贴心的哈。这边还有小包间呢，今天咱们就在小包间是吧？小包间还是比较适合我的。而且整个餐厅是属于那种小清新的风格，是走过这么多餐厅最好看的一个了，我觉得。哦对，刚才看到阳台了，走，趁现在没有人，我们先去打阳台。我们去吃饭吧。看，这就是我今天打下的江山，然后真的是第一次在食堂里面竟然还有水果，跟大家介绍一下我今天的菜。小龙虾、烤羊排、炖羊排，然后鸡架肉丝，这是前面打了4个大菜。这个呢，这一盘呢就是清真餐线的菜，然后有牛柳炒年糕、红烧鱼块、鸡片炒双菇，然后还有西红柿炒蛋。这个呢就是每日必备扣饭之圣品。这边呢就是他们的主食，然后这个就是我点的唯一一道素菜，就是炖白菜。然后这边呢就是他们这儿的煎饼果子。撸个暖袖子，开始吃我的肉了。
The last point I would like to share is ByteDance also offers one of the highest salary in Singapore, at least for new grads. Since I haven't been an experienced engineer, so I don't know their salary. But for new grads, it's definitely one of the highest. So here's the case. When you go to a certain company, right, their engineer will say, okay, we have a very competitive, pay, or we have a, very attractive pay. But the reason why they say that is because they just can't say we pay you the highest amount of salary in Singapore. They won't say that. But in Singapore, I can definitely guarantee you that is the highest salary, since I've interviewed tons of captains in Singapore and I really know it. I know the price, I know the salary. Here's the case. If you like to join the most potential company, if you like to work with the best engineers in the world, if you only have the highest salary, and if you want to make a huge impact to this world, ByteDance is your destiny. Just yesterday, ByteDance opens its positions in Singapore for new grads. Therefore, if you find any interesting jobs you're interested in and you would like me to refer, please find me through the link. I'm very happy to refer you as long as you are qualified. Hope to see you at ByteDance. Good luck.